Good morning, students. Today we have to discuss about functions in PHP. Already we know about PHP is one of the server as well as client-oriented scripting programming language. So, in this PHP, today we discuss about functions. Functions means it's a block of code written in a program to perform some specific tasks. So, it's also one definition, and also a large program can be split into so many functions. So functions mean it's going to mention the particular specific task can be executed by the user. For example, we can relate the function programs to employee in an office to prepare the budget or salary details. It is one of the examples of functions. In the functions, in PHP provides two major types of functions. One is a built-in function, another one is a user-defined function. So built-in functions means it is a built-in library functions. Built-in library function in the sense already the function can be defined and executed by in the PHP environment. As a user, they can use a particular functions with the name. Second one is a user-defined function. Apart from built-in function, PHP also create their own functions for their need in the programming in the programming environment. So we can create our own functions and access it, and whenever we can need, we can easily call them. Next one is why we use the functions. The major three reason is reusability, easier error reduction, easily maintained. Reusability means once we create a functions in a public mode, we can access anywhere in the PHP environment. So that is a main usage in the function. So wherever we need a code, we can use it. So repeatedly, we cannot write the same code for the particular functions. Easier error reduction. So our code can be divided into so many functions in the sense we can easily where the error is occurred. Third major use is easily maintained. Easily maintained in the sense we have used function in our program. So if anything or any line of code need to be changed in the sense, we can easily change in the particular function. It reflected everywhere, so that we can easily maintain that. These are the major uses for functions. Next one is create a user-defined functions. Built-in function in PHP we have two variations. One is a built-in function, another one is a user-defined function. So built-in function already available in the library environment. We just call the particular function and use it in our program. Second one is that there is a user-defined function in the sense the user create their own functions. So here, what are the steps we need to follow how to create a particular user-defined function. First, we can give a particular function with their name. It have an ending with open and close parenthesis in a function. So function name always begin with the keyword function. Keyword as a function. The next one is we just call a function. We just need to write its name followed by the parenthesis. And we must note the function cannot start with numbers. It can start with alphabets or underscore. The function name is not case sensitive. This is the syntax of user-defined function. First function, keyword. Next we must mention the function name. Within a curly braces, we mention what are the source code we have to execute in a particular function. Second, we have give the example for simple user-defined function. Function name, one executable statement, and then close our function. And then we mention how to call the particular function. Finally, it shows the output. So in the user-defined function, we have so many variations. In the sense, first one type is we can define a function without any parameter. Without any parameter in the sense, within a open and close brackets, we cannot mention any parameters. function parameters are arguments in the sense we must mention some list of arguments in our function declaration. Function declaration means function keyword followed by function name, and then within a open and close bracket we mention the function parameters, and then we mention what are the executable code. Why we using the parameters within a function declaration? In the sense it can be used to hold the values in the executable during runtime. We can mention the many parameters within a function declaration with the help of comma. The comma can separate the arguments list in the function declaration. Next one is setting a default values for function parameter. So here within a function declaration we have to mention the parameter value as a fixed one within a open and close brackets. Returning a values from functions. Functions can also return a values to the part of program from where it called. The return keyword used to return a value back to the part of program where it is called. The returning value may be any type including the arrays and object. The return statement also mark the end of the functions and stop the execution after that return the value. So returning the values from the function means it can be mentioned the last most in the function declaration. What are the executable code we have to write it and executed, it returns some value. The return values can be mentioned into the return keyword. So next, another one is parameter passing to a function. It can also in a two ways. One is a pass by values or pass by reference. So pass by value means we just passing the arguments using by pass by value. The value of the argument gets changed when within a function, but the original value outside the function remains unchanged. That means a duplicate of the original value is passed as an argument. Pass by reference means on passing argument as by reference the original value is passed. The original value gets altered. In pass by reference we actually pass the address of the values with the help of ampersand sign. So here we just discuss about what is function, what are the variation in the function, what are the variation available in user defined function, how to pass the parameters in the user defined functions. Thank you. இந்த வரேன் மேம் இந்த வந்துட்டேன்